Hello, accountability partners. David Halpern of Mastery Consulting. I want to talk to you about time management today, in particular for those of us who are very disorganized. Those people for whom tasks and calendars and time blocks and CRMs and organization skills make you break out in a rash, if you know what I mean. Which, by the way, represents a healthy number of people that are sales professionals and business owners in America. So if that's you, listen up. Here are two quick but strong time management tools to help you organize yourself. Number one, the calendar, the daily calendar. Actually, I view a calendar always as a weekly calendar, but here it goes. My 16-year-old daughter, Rebecca, has a wall calendar, and each night she treats it a little bit like a diary and types in there, or handwrites in there, I'm sorry, a highlight from the day, and underneath she'll draw a caricature just to her reminder of that. So it might be something like great ballet rehearsal, and underneath she'll draw a caricature of a ballerina, right? And she'll do that for each day of the month. And in a way, that's a great way to operate a business calendar. Why wouldn't you take your calendar and prepare it in order by priorities? So, for example, Monday might be follow-up day. Tuesday might be delivery of gifts to database. Wednesday might be appointments and nothing but. Thursday might be appointments. But in other words, why don't you take larger chunks and manage your time that way? The problem in many professions is that, in particular, certain of the industries that I work with, coaches in those industries teach time blocking in kind of narrow little time blocks, half hour, 1 hour time blocks. And numerous studies have proven that that strategy for managing your time is actually ineffective. That because if you're only doing 1 hour time blocks or half hour or even hour and a half time blocks, you're spending time just getting prepared for that task. Then you finally get into a flow. By the time you get into a rhythm of it, you haven't even gotten appointments set. You haven't made progress. You haven't had success. You might have had a rejection or two. Your language hasn't heated up yet. And now you're already thinking about moving on to the next task. The principle here is called chunking versus sprinkling. Chunking, chunking, okay, versus sprinkling. Chunking means you do it much bigger chunks or blocks. Sprinkling means you're sprinkling a little bit every day. So the principle for you is you need to spend more time working in chunks. It's more effective for both a business person and even outside of business. Okay, so here's the deal. The deal is if you want to get something done, you need to tackle it and apply more time to it so you can focus. Now, there's some great statistics on multitasking, by the way. Multitasking is proven to be a bunch of BS. People that multitask or work on multiple tasks at the same time take 30% longer to complete those tasks and make twice as many errors. So although some of us, and women in particular because of their wiring, feel like they could do a better job of it, the truth is they cannot. And therefore, this is further proof that chunking operates better than sprinkling, or for some of you that I'm working with, a daily calendar with a single action or activity could work better than anything else, maybe maximum 2 activities. So my question for you today is, based on what we just shared briefly, time management tools for the extremely disorganized, do you have any creative ideas for helping you improve your business and the way you feel about operating that business? Hope this was helpful.